Welcome back, everybody. This is Old Guy Can't Game, and we are going to jump back into another episode of The Long Dark. And we are doing a Wintermute playthrough. We are almost done with it. We are into Chapter 5 now, which is the one that just released. So let's go ahead and get in here. Come on, OBS, catch up. Cloth. All right, so we just arrived at this cabin. Let's break out this here. Got all this stuff that if we were to able to do a base here, we could just take all of this and make a No. Taxidermied bunny. I want in a cougar picture. All right, this place is pretty sweet. Oh. Well. Hello there. Take the stem.
The sun is setting. It's gonna be a lot colder soon.
Yeah, probably. What's up there, homie?
Frozen in place. How does this happen?
My guess is sleeping outside with
Back to
no
Larson's clinic.
protection.
An autopsy's the only way I'll get answers I need.
Oh, are we teleporting? Oh, we did teleport.
Well, that's not what I would have expected, honestly. Larson was clearly onto something, based on his notes and the questions he was asking. And those other bodies, the other missing people he mentioned in his notes from months ago. But how do they connect to these new bodies? What I can't figure out is there's no obvious external cause of death. Nothing you'd have expected.
Zombies.
Predation, no obvious injuries. If not for... I'd have said something maybe like a heart attack or hypothermic hallucination, but... This body, it's like the others in Larson's notes.
Zombies.
This person died with water in their lungs.
Zombies.
Salt water. They drowned. It makes no sense.
Have you tried zombies?
Astrid?
Over here, Jane.
There you are.
I found some of the missing people.
Any of them still alive?
Unfortunately,
Okay. And
I just completed an autopsy. And what I found, well, it doesn't make sense.
Zombies.
does it have anything to do with what's going on with Freya?
I can't be sure. But until I know more, just stay close to her, okay?
A friend is with her right now.
Go to her. Stay with her. Don't let her out of your sight.
Astrid, you're scaring me.
There's just too much of a
Everybody's
situation that
dead,
doesn't make
lady.
sense.
You sound like you know what's going on.
I don't. But I'm starting to build a theory.
Well, while you do that, can you check in on Terry?
Terry?
Yeah, our local DJ. He's really just a kid from the city, but he's been running a radio station from the old hut outside of town.
Wait, is this the conspiracy guy?
So you've heard of him. Some people in Cooper's mentioned they hadn't heard from him in a couple of days. They're worried, and Terry's the one broadcasting the quarantine message. So if we want anyone to hear it and come to help...
I get it. No message, no help. I'll take a look.
Be careful, Astrid.
Nobody's coming to help you with
Get
the
back to Freya.
zombies.
I'll be fine.
Really, be careful. I don't know what we'd do without your help.
Zombies. All right, now do we jump to Will?
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
It's getting kind of heavy. Go to the radio hut to look for Terry. What can I put in here? Let's start with food. We're carrying a ton of food. Throw that in there. Fire stuff. Probably don't need to be carrying a kilo's worth of matches. Should be plenty. Fishing tackle, I don't think I need. Boop. Let's go. It is like nighttime, isn't it? Oh no, it's morning. Okay. Alright, that's the morgue. I'm gonna go find a bed. We are crazy tired. The hotel is down here.
So tired, I could lay down right here.
And then we'll come back
Okay,
and
now to find that radio hut.
I think we'll just post up in the car. We could sleep in here. Victory soda. Do that. Get some of our stamina back. All right, now we can roll. How to roll out. I mean that way or this way? I think it means this way. Nope. I think a lot of these are going to end up being burned down. Alright, I think I have to go up that way. There was a chain link fence I stumbled upon that, okay, so there's the mill. We don't want the mill. I don't know if I can get through there. Even this map is pretty much ready to come into survival. I mean, yeah, they'd have to decide loot drops and things like that, but... other than that, I mean... You know, it's just like, it's a little town just tucked into the side of a mountain here. Doo-doo-doo. Okay. Yeah, so I think we had to go up here. Uh-oh. Gate's open. Good thing we're strapped. I think I need to search the town for more ammo.
Looks like the way to the radio hut.
What was your first clue? The signs to the radio hut? Hey, radio hut, this way. I mean, it's a pretty vertical, or a pretty up and down map. Lots of hills and stuff. Ooh, I want snowmobile. Give me snowmobile. I want snowmobile. I can get this thing rolling. Or actually sledding. I want it. I want it. You'd be my precious. Oh, there's some funny wind sounds. Hello. So homie's hanging out up here going crazy listening to the wind. And do. I do love the crunchy snow sound.
Must be that guy Terry's hut.
Oh, yeah!
Place to hide out if you want to get away from people in town, I guess.
Alright, that's the only one. Stick for the stick, God. Alright, this would be a sweet base in survival. Anything? Have you seen her? Nope, the zombies got her.
Good. Looks like someone's home.
It's super marshy. It's lots of cattails. All right. I want snowmobile. I like the monster sounds, whatever that is. Let's get a bird's eye view of what we're dealing with here. Oh, excuse me. Boop, boop, boop. All right. I wanted to walk around and look out the other side. Oh, dude, nice.
Look,
Hotboxing yourself.
Okay, I promise.
Excuse me, are you Terry?
Yeah, look, you didn't have to come all the way up here. I just need them for a bit longer, and then I'll bring them back. Wait, you're here about the batteries, right?
Batteries?
Yeah, car batteries. I just needed some fresh ones. It's like 9 out of 10 are completely fried, so it takes a while to find enough to get it working.
I'm not here about the batteries.
Okay, so... Wait, who are you anyway?
Get what working?
Huh?
You said it takes a while to find enough batteries to get it working.
Oh! You better get inside.
I'm going to have to haul batteries up here. We're going to have a fetch quest.
Okay. So about 10 days ago, Doc Larson asked me to start broadcasting a quarantine message. He was worried about what he was seeing in the town. Some weird sickness, people going missing, something with the dogs, too. You know, it's not the kind of thing I usually do with the radio,
The dogs.
but I could tell it was important.
So this is before the power went out.
Yeah, before the lights in the sky and all the electronics went dead.
So how did I hear you?
Huh?
I heard your message from the radio tower in Pleasant Valley after the lights in the sky.
Right, so even though the power was dead, some things were still working. Not well, but well enough. Lights flickering. The TV or radio in your house would suddenly come to life and then die again, almost as quickly. And I'm pretty sure that's even what triggered the fire at the mill.
People in town seem to think it was arson.
I think they want to believe that because it's easier than thinking everything electronic is suddenly trying to kill us, right? Anyway, I realized that if I hooked up a car battery to the radio, it wouldn't flicker on and off and on and off as much when the aurora was in the sky. So I grabbed all the batteries I could find and have been using them to power my transmitter, to broadcast the quarantine message like Doc Larson asked me to. And other stuff.
What other stuff did you do with the radio?
Naughty
Okay,
stuff.
so anyway, I've been broadcasting this message for days. Doc Larson had gone missing by then, and people were freaking out. People were going missing. Some turned up dead. We didn't know what to do about the quarantine. So I kept broadcasting, this time asking for help. And then out of the blue, I got a response.
You did?
Yeah, some guy. He asked about a doctor? He was cutting in and out.
Right. He was looking for me.
Whoa. Okay. I tried to tell him Doc Larson was already missing. I could hear him, but he couldn't hear me.
So that's the conversation I overheard.
Okay, but that's not the interesting thing.
There's more.
Yeah. Two things. First thing, a few days ago, I picked up a distress signal. I couldn't make sense of it, because it was a lot of gibberish and maybe not all of it in English. I don't know, I was a little high. Then, I realized it was coming from a ship, but it wasn't on any of the normal frequencies, and it didn't make sense.
Did they broadcast coordinates?
No. But I was able to figure it out, based on signal strength. The signal came from the bay just north of town. Desperation Bay. I meant to check it out myself, but frankly, I'm scared as shit to leave this place. I think there's probably a murderer out there.
Point it out on a map and I'll see what I can find. What's the second thing?
Okay, second thing. This one is especially cool, like something big. About a week ago, I was just minding my own business, rotating the shortwave around to see what I could pick up. And something absolutely massive came through. This was just before the power went out, now that I think about it.
What do you think it was?
No idea. But whatever it was, the signal was powerful enough to take out my favorite unit. I've never seen anything like it. Just fried it, just then and there. I mean, I had to dust off this archaic museum piece to keep broadcasting. It literally uses vacuum tubes, for crying out loud. How else am I gonna keep calling for a doctor or someone to help protect us from the murderer?
Terry, what do you think the signal was?
I've never seen or heard anything like it before. Signal monitor was off the charts. It just buried the needle and then some. I'm telling you, I don't know what it was, but what I can tell you is...
Yes, Terry?
It came from up there.
I'm not sure I can carry much more. Okay, cargo ship, mysterious radio signal, Desperation Bay.
Oh yeah!
This stuff will come in handy. This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Oh yeah!
Okay. ship. Looks like it's locked in the ice. How do I get out there? That must be the ship Terry heard the message from.